Greetings everyone, and great here with another Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition replay. It's on the south-ish side as the red Bengalis with BoyWonder. Why do I hear so many cows right there? Spawning on the right side as the cyan Berbers, we have Nectarie. These are, of course, water buffalo. Water buffalo do offer more food than sheep. 150 as opposed to 100, and we've got a large number of water buffalo plain. Let's get some nice huntable swell, keeping this water buffalo nice and healthy, munching on that tree shrub. But let's go ahead and cover both players' civilization bonuses. Bengalis, they of course a elephant and naval civilization. Not any naval on this map, but either way, we do got the elephants receive 25% less bonus damage. They're more resistant to conversion as well. Very nice to have. Towns to spawn 2 villagers when advancing the next age, which is very nice. Ships regenerate 15 health per minute. That's 4 plus on this map, and monks have +3/+3 armor. Unique units are Rata, which is a chariot that can be both melee and archer, depending which mode. Unique text, Pox. Ratas and elephants gain 20% attack 25% faster. Blah, I cannot speak still. And Mahayan villagers take 10% less population space. So we got a bit of a militia rush here. I'm going to slow down for a moment. Looks like only 2 militia, not 3, which is usually standard. Switch over to science to take a look at their bonuses. Most of the scout does go down. Militia being focused down by Cyan scouts. He's gotten out some extra scouts now. And it looks like Cyan's going straight for multiple scouts. And now he's going to be applying some counter aggression. Wow, these town centers are very close to each other, aren't they? Berbers, they're a cavalry and naval civilization. Just cover that. Villagers move 10% faster. Stable units cost 15% less in castle age, 20% less in pure age. Ships move 10% faster, which is not useful here. Unique units, camel archers, a unique cavalry archers, and a genitor, which is a mounted skirmisher, which is a skirmisher that's mounted. Unique test, Kabosh. Team scouts will work 25% faster. No teammates, just his own in that case. And Magrabai camels. Camel units regenerate. And genitors are available in archery and starting castle age. Scouts eyeing to apply some pressure on its opponent. Not really finding good angles there. It does have a pretty good wall off in this region. Nice little opening here. Gold and foray being protected as well. We got these 2 or 4 archers, 2 spearmen. Scouts are advancing forward. We'll potentially find an angle there, but to force with these spearmen in this region should be able to force these guys back, no problem. It looks like it is expanding out this direction as well. We do have a relic here. Actually, there's a good number of relics here, here, and here. That's all 5 locations of relics. 1 in the middle between the 2. All of them around the edge. Science scouts have received a bit of fire there. So has one of the skirmishers. We got a good number of archers here for defense. We're going to try to make their way forward, try to stab these forces. Farmers are making their advance. Of course, got the flushing upgrade there onto Science skirmishers. It's very useful. Red's archers are seeing quite a bit of fire. They do have fletching as well. These scouts are being picked off one at a time, and they're desperately needed in order to defend himself from these Science scouts. Red is getting overran, backed himself to a corner, so he's going to receive a lot of fire. The skirmishers should just stay in and fight at this moment in time. All of Red's archers have gone down, just leaving defend himself with a single skirmisher, trying to go for a guard tower here, a watchtower. But he's having a bit of trouble getting it built. Scouts getting some good damage on these villagers. A couple villagers do go down, so do some of the scouts now. There's like 1 scout, 2 scouts remain. One of them does go down to the watchtower. And just going to just size it back on off. We've seen this watchtower there. There's an opening there for him to advance into his opponent's base. Is there an opening there? Nope, doesn't look like there's an opening there. Oh, there is an opening there. So red failed to block off that area. Now he's in his own space. He could actually block off the exit in order to pin him in there. Looks like Cyan's also chopping wood towards his opponent's space as well. Really just going to try to establish a breach there towards his opponent's town center. Cyan's backed himself to a corner, which can be very good or very bad. At this point in time, red could try wall him in there. These forces are not exactly the most durable force or high damage dealing force there, so getting some build time on these houses will stall him in there for quite some time. So the village is going to be backing on off away from these skirmishers and going for another backline house. Over here, do got a bit of a counterattack of 6 archers. They will find an angle there, going for a defensive watchtower now. And he does go ahead and get in the minimum range of that watchtower there. So now that watchtower doesn't have any sort of defensive capability other than limiting movement. Some of these scouts are going down as well. All the scouts go down. I think all the skirmishers may have went down as well. Nope, there's the skirmishers. We're gonna deal with these archers now. The archers have backed off away from the center of the tower there, perhaps getting overwhelmed by the villagers trying to stab them. Now do you have the stable now receiving some slices from this scout? House seeing a bit of fire there. We do got the skirmishers advancing forward, trying to get some hits there on that scout. He was unsuccessful. Four reinforcing archers, maybe spotted by this scout. If we turn on Fog of War, you would not spot those archers that are advancing forward. You got these 2 archers here as well. Skirmishers do have very good sight range, and maybe we'll spot this force that's coming up forward. He's actually just barely seeing out of vision range, and he should be able to see it relatively soon. Oh nope, they're just standing right there now. And more red archers are advancing forward. Red's Cyan scout is engaging this single villager trying to collect some stone. There's actually 2 villagers there. And Red's getting more and more archers right there. Cyan's now advanced to Castle Age. Let's see what Red is doing. We do have Castle Age on the Red's build queue as well. They did lose one of those villagers there.
Hi.
And does get some good hits there on that scout.
Hoy.
Red scouts are still making an advance. We've got the Castle Age for red. And blue, maybe he's eyeing for some knights, maybe eyeing for some elite skirmishers as well. Don't see those in the build queue just yet. He should be able to get it out, right? Yep, he does. Can. Archers do get spotted right there. Does red have Bodkin arrow and crossbow on the build queue? So getting these archers going down right now is actually very, very important for Cyan. And does take them all out before even Bodkin arrow and crossbow get finished. In fact, he actually canceled those upgrades since he's lost all those forces. Now he's going for a big wave of monks. Of course, he does have +3/+3 monks for when it comes to armor. Monk getting some good healing off. We're going to have a big wave of knights advancing forward. skirmishers are coming forward to support as well. Got Sanctity being researched as well. So it looks like he's going for a lot of monk technologies. He's just want to try to go for mass conversions. But these monasteries, they need room to breathe. Not sure how many monks he has at the moment. One less spearman at least. We do have a couple pair of monks being employed on, has been employed now. More monks on the build queue as well. Berbers on the build queue as well. Right now these knights have 11 attack. These monks do have only 3 armor and 45 health, so they can go down quite quickly. The monk is going down to around the southern flank. He may be trying to quickly grab this relic. The relic could be protected. Not sure where the monk's actually going. But both sides are kind of macroing up. We do got spearmen. Knights are now advancing forward. Did give his opponent some time to get reinforcements. Does have a couple, some light cavalry here. Does get him killed before getting conversions off. We do have one knight being converted, 2 knights getting converted. Third knight may be converted. Yeah, we've got 4 knights converted now. That's a good number of monks all converted, or knights converted. But he does looks like lose all except for one of the monks right now. This monk is trying to get some healing off. We got these pikemen advancing forward. These grenades are on the light cavalry. Spearmen or skirmishers being chased down now. This monk is still alive at the moment, but it's currently 1 hit away from death. No comparison with Santa hit. It has 3 armor. Does manage to receive some town center fire now. Does lose that monk now, or knight. And we do have more and more monks being pulled out by red. These knights are going to go ahead and back on off. Over here we do have, looks like another town center being pulled out by Cyan. As well as more and more knights and light cavalry. The light cavalry would probably be a better option than knights at this moment in time. They do have a bit of conversion resistance, and he knows his opponent's going for a lot of monks. You don't need a whole lot to kill monks, and you may want to go for something less so you can lose from monks as well. Those knights went all the way around the map in order to get back home. Now we do have a forward castle being pulled up by Cyan, a forward defensive castle. I decided going for a castle in this region. They're pretty close to spotting each other. They do spot each other at least. Up here we do go, looks like a scout going on down. Yep, it's going to be a matter of time before somebody deploys out towers or a castle in this region. Both sides just macroing up. We got 100 villagers to 114 villagers. So we just got a big wave of villagers there to take this civilization bonus. And red has now deployed out a castle. We do now have, looks like, Gracer being researched by Cyan. A red over here. We do have, looks like, a bunch of Gratas being deployed on out. Scout finding some hits there and receiving a lot of arrows. And now we do have a big wave of scouts, light cavalry advancing forward. Does spot this various infrastructure here. Nothing critical in this area, just out of the way. And it looks like he's going to be hitting these villagers now. Does receive a stab there from the pikemen. And we'll see some arrow fire from the town center as well. Oops, I clicked off my screen. We do now have defensive castle being pulled out over here. And it looks like Science Trebuchet is going to be cleaning up his opponent's castle now. I heard the town sent a bell there for some odd reason. Over here, looks like the reptiles are going being picked off by the castle right there. They only have 2 pierce armor. More rocks are now hitting the castle. We do have more reptiles being pulled out as well. And now we do also have a handful of camel archers. Looks like Science like how it does go down right there. We do have a bit more fire. Science now up to 140 villagers, so he's probably at a good number of villagers. Science advancing forward with some more knights. Do we see any technologies for them? Nope, just some armor. He's not going anything beyond knights, looks like. No cavaliers. Camel archers are now engaging away, getting some good hits there on the Raptas. Knights are trying to be converted out as well. And we also got some Genitours in the mix as well. The villagers start making their advance. That is on a bit of high ground there, so the castle will be very, very well defended right there. Red Trebuchet's advancing forward, trying to hit Science Castle. The both players do have all their archer upgrades. We got the Genitours advancing forward, getting some good hits there onto those pikemen. Castle has received a bit of fire there. Science Castle's also received some fire as well. Science Trebuchet setting on up. Multiple Trebuchets there. Got some conversions off. As the converted Genitor does go down to the camel archers. We now have the castle here deployed out by Red, trying to repair it up in combat. Knights receiving some hits there. Castle getting some good hits there onto the various camel archers. Now Rapta's going to go engage in melee over here. We're going to be advancing forward. Got some Hussars now advancing forward. And we see Red is out of stone to repair up his castle. Science Castle receiving quite a bit of fire there. We've got the Red's Castle now receiving quite a bit of fire as well. The Science Knights do go down. We've got the Hussars now trying to pursue the Raptas. Red's Castle does go down. And it looks like Red's Science Castle will get repaired fully on up. Raptas are advancing forward, trying to get some good hits there around these forces. Got some pike in the mix, but they're getting ripped apart by those camel archers. And Red's going inside and back out of the game now. This is Grade saying thank you for watching. On to the next replay.